Have you ever nodded your head in agreement to a simple question? Perhaps someone asked if you had a moment, and you found yourself saying yes before you even thought about it. This tiny action, this almost automatic response, seems insignificant in daily life. But what if I told you this single small move is the hidden key to building trust almost instantly? It is a subtle technique that can transform a cautious stranger into a receptive acquaintance, a hesitant colleague into a willing collaborator. This simple act is called securing a micro-commitment. It's one of the most powerful tools in human connection. A micro-commitment is, at its core, a tiny yes, an agreement so small and effortless it feels natural and safe. So, what exactly is this micro-commitment? Why does it hold such profound influence over our interactions? A micro-commitment is any small, affirmative action a person takes in response to a request. It is the opposite of a major decision. Think of it as the first step on a long staircase. Examples are everywhere. Agreeing to hold a door, answering a simple question, clicking a short preview, just nodding as someone explains an idea. These actions seem trivial, but they are the seeds of compliance and connection. The secret power lies in its ability to bypass our natural defenses. With big requests, we weigh the costs, the risks, and the effort involved. A micro request is so small that it flies under the radar. A question like, "Do you have a second?" barely registers as a request at all. It feels more like a common courtesy. By agreeing, they unknowingly make their first commitment, creating a commitment and consistency loop. Each small yes strengthens the bond and the trust between two people. Imagine building a bridge across a canyon. You start with a light string, then a rope, then a cable, until it's solid and trustworthy. The effectiveness of the micro-commitment is not just a social trick. It is deeply rooted in the wiring of our brains and our fundamental psychological needs. One primary driver is the principle of consistency. Humans have an obsessive desire to be consistent and to appear consistent with what they have already done. Once we take a stand, we feel pressures to behave accordingly. A tiny commitment lowers our cognitive guard. Our brains conserve energy. With a harmless request, like, "What time is it?" our brain takes a shortcut. We default to cooperation because refusing creates more friction. A low-cost yes feels safe and makes people more receptive and trusting. Even a minor act creates shared participation, turning an audience into a team. Teacher, is everyone with me so far? Narrator, that small agreement fosters collaboration and readiness for harder material. Each yes makes the next yes easier, validating the last decision. People who accept a small sign are far more likely to later accept a big, unattractive billboard. The first small step paves the way for the giant leap. Understanding the theory is one thing, but applying it is where the real power lies. This technique is incredibly versatile. Let's explore 3 clear, practical examples you can start using today. Social life, at work, and online. At a party or networking event, say, "Excuse me, can I ask you one quick thing? I'm trying to figure out the best dish here. What have you tried?" "That sounds great. Do you mind if I join you while I grab some? I'm new here." "Does everyone agree the current reporting system takes a lot of time? Would you be open to trying a small 10-minute alternative just for this week?" "Hi, name. Is this a good time for one quick question? Could you take 30 seconds to look at this one-page summary and tell me if it's relevant?" The small yes increases the chance of the next small action, boosting engagement and trust. Tiny, easy-to-grant requests open the door for reasonable follow-ups. Now that you understand the what and the why, it is time to learn the how. Implementing this is a simple, repeatable process. It is a dance of gentle steps, not a forceful push. Keep each step light, easy, and respectful of the other person's autonomy. "May I ask you something quickly?" Or, "Do you have a second for one small thing?" This initial question is the doorknob before the door. Next, make your first real request. Less than 10 seconds. Minimal effort. Which of these 2 colors do you prefer? Could you hold this for just a second? Immediately thank them. Validate their choice to help. "Thanks. Would you be willing to look at a 1-minute video that shows how we use that color?" It feels like a natural next step because trust is already forming. Be gracious either way. If they agree, show appreciation. If they decline, no problem at all, thanks anyway. Never push. Invitation, not pressure. While the words you use are critical, they are only one part of the equation. Your nonverbal cues and the sincerity behind your requests cement trust. People trust your body signals as much as your words. Maintain soft eye contact. A gentle, genuine smile disarms and signals safety. As they respond, nod slowly to show you are listening, you understand, and you value their input. These nonverbal yeses encourage them to reciprocate. Keep an open posture, uncrossed arms, relaxed shoulders. Never use a tiny yes as a bait and switch. Trust is fragile and hard to repair. If you ask for a moment, respect it. Keep small tasks genuinely small and easy. Your requests should be truthful extensions of genuine intentions. Be ready to give back. If you ask for an opinion, genuinely listen, and perhaps act on it. Honesty and reciprocity are the pillars holding up the bridge of trust you are building. We have explored the simple but profound idea of the micro-commitment. A tiny yes bypasses defenses, aligns with consistency, and works in social, professional, and digital settings. The steps are simple, but knowledge without action is just an idea. You can start right now, in the very next interaction you have. Begin with, "Can I ask you one quick thing?" Watch their reaction. Then follow with a genuinely small request, an opinion, a tiny piece of help, or a simple question about their day. Notice the subtle shift. A door seems to open, and the conversation flows more easily. This is not magic. It is the beautiful science of human interaction. You are not manipulating, you are connecting. You are not taking, you are inviting. A single small yes is the first step toward building a bridge of trust, and you can lay that first stone today. Try it now.